Hey folks, welcome to Moonshift Audio. In this week's video I'm going to show you how to make a lovely soft sort of strings pad in Vital. Here's what it sounds like. This sound will be in a free preset pack that I'm working on for Vital. When that's finished, I'll put a link down in the description so that you can download it. In the meantime, if you'd like to work with me as a producer or mix engineer, you can get in touch at moonshiftaudio.com. I put out a new video every week, so please do like and subscribe. But for now, let's jump into Vital and take a look at this pad. Okay, so here we are in Serum and let's get stuck in. So the main kind of character from this is going to come from a pulse width modulated kind of oscillator, and there's a few options here, and I quite like the Commodore 64 one, which is from the Serum factory wavetables. If you want to know how you can get those Serum wavetables into Vital, I've got a tutorial video about that, and no, you don't need to own Serum to get them. Somewhere up there, I reckon, where it's a little bit more mellow is perfect. We're going to up the unison to 7 and just pull that in a little bit. Don't want it too wobbly. Next up, good old saw wave. We can leave that as is. We'll crank the unison on this as well, and perhaps pull that in even tighter. And I don't think we need quite so much of that. Don't want that to sort of be overpowering the character oscillator that we've got there. And then just add sort of a little bit more mid-range. We'll put in another oscillator, and I want a square wave, so I'll do basic shapes. There we go. But I think we can just pull that down. Great. Yeah, love that. It's nice to have a little bit of noise in the high end here. So we're going to pull up the white noise. Obviously that's way too loud, we only want a little tickle of this. That's probably a better level, although we do have this issue where that sort of broadband white noise is perhaps a bit much. So if we send that to filter 2, filter 1 we'll use as the main filter for this, filter 2 we'll have working on just on the sample, and we'll pull this over into a high pass, pull the resonance down. And we'll filter out all the lows on that white noise, so it's just a sort of sizzle on the top. Lovely. Let's now bring in filter 1. We'll have that work on oscillators 1, 2 and 3 and filter 2. Just pulling the resonance down there. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the tone of that now. A nice sort of soft string-like pad, but a pad wouldn't be a pad without a bit of envelope work. So let's pull up some attack, probably 2.5 seconds. Nice. We'll leave the sustain on full so the decay doesn't matter, but we will need some release, and probably about 2 and a bit seconds. Maybe just play around with these curves a little bit. Now that is quite a sharp release for a pad, but what I actually want is to leave a lot of room for the reverb, which we'll look at in a little bit. We could perhaps put a little bit of movement on the filter with envelope 2. Don't think we need as much as that though. Let's just pull that back. Yeah, that's nice. It just sort of swells a little bit. Now, we're going to really bring this to life with some effects. So we'll have a single band compressor. Lovely. Just to sort of hold that in place. And I think I've been using chorus a bit too much recently, so I'm going to go for a flanger. Just pull the mix down a bit on that. Just adding a little bit of high-end interest there. And why not throw a phaser in as well? I do like the phaser in Vital. It's that nice, almost sort of sci-fi-esque softness to it. And yeah, I did just pull the mix down there a bit. That's way too much. do like that. And it's giving us some nice stereo width as well, which is great. And last up, reverb. And I really want to play around a lot with the reverb. We'll just cut out some of the lows. And let's make it really big. Let's go for like 4 seconds. Maybe up the size. That'll do nicely, I reckon. There you have it. One nice soft string pad. That's it for this week, but please do like and subscribe for more tips, tricks, resources and downloads from me at Moonshift Audio. Till next time.